Hello and welcome to Bryant Systems. I'm Scott Bryant. I'm just in my home, my lovely flat that I love, and I'm going to talk to you about what's in the news today. And it's all about, in the health news, is all about doctors stopping prescribing as many antibiotics to people, and people are not happy about that. And the reason why they're not happy is because, a lot of people will waste the doctor's time and go there, oh, I've got a cold, I feel down, can you give me something for it? When really you should be fighting it with your own body, sitting through it, sweating it out in the steam or the sauna, or jumping in the bath, or, putting loads of blankets and a hot blanket on you in which to sweat that bug out of the body, which you can do, or take a homeopathic remedy or some sort of remedy instead of going to see the doctor, And the reason why the doctors are slowing down on prescribing antibiotics is because a lot of the bugs are getting resilient to antibiotics. And people's bodies, the more antibiotics you put into the body, the weaker the body becomes, because you're messing with your immune system and messing with what nature is intended to give us for our bodies to become strong by healing themselves. Now, going into that, I just want to talk about a wonderful healer out there, and his name's Alberto Lao, and he brought out this book called, he's written many books, but this is one of his books called Power Up Your Brain to Enlightenment. Okay, and with powering up your brain, and then he's got this other book which is called Shaman, Healer, Sage, and then another book which is called Wisdom, Power and Grace of the Earth Keepers. Now, with Alberto Lao, he studied with the shamans in Peru and all around the world over a 20-year period. So this guy is a PhD, he's very clever. And then he was working in the medical model of healing people. And he stopped believing in it because he was looking at, separating brains, cutting brains up, and looking at illnesses and disease, and was seeing that the medication that he was giving people wasn't really working in which to power up the body. So after studying with the shamans for a long time, and the year 2012 happened, which was so many years ago now, the shamans said to him that they wanted him to have this gift, which is healing the light body, in which to help humanity at a deeper level. Because as we can see in the news, there's this massive upheaval with everything around the world. There's more killing, there's more fighting. England's now going to war, bombing places and all that type of stuff. So lots of negativity. So the shaman healers given Alberto this system called How to Heal the Light Body. I'm just making it easier for you to understand than rather saying the real technical terms of it, okay? So with healing the light body, we all have an energy light body, we all have chakras, we all have a spiritual body. Even if you're an atheist, you've still got that, otherwise how the hell did you get here? So with your light body, from what I do for a living, I get people out of pain, I get them to live their lives better, I rebalance their systems with education, diet, lifestyle and exercise. So with the Alberto Lau's system, you use spirit and energy in which to heal the light body inside the body to make the body very strong. So if you have shoulder pain, like there, if you have shoulder pain and you go to the physio and you go, I've got shoulder pain, the physio will go, right, you're getting shoulder pain because you've got a weak muscle. So strengthen this muscle or stretch this muscle or mobilize this muscle to get rid of the pain. Okay, but if you've got a postural element that's causing the shoulder pain, then you need to go and see a corrective exercise specialist like myself in which to get rid of the pain. So with the light body in the body, going back to that, is that if your light body is very weak or contaminated from other spirit energy or the way you're living your life, then you can't strengthen it without changing it and going to the root cause. So I go to the root cause, and Alberto Lao goes to the root cause as a shaman. So if you don't know what a shaman is like a woo-woo healer, I call them. So a shaman is somebody that can go into the spirit world and get information about you or about your past and come back into the future or now and help heal you. Okay? But in shamanism, you need to do your own work and heal yourself too at the same time. So you can't just go and see a shaman and think everything's going to be fixed, because you've got to do work on yourself to fix and change things. So like me as a trainer, I'm the tool, a snap-on tool, because they're the best ones, is a snap-on tool, a tool in which to help you to understand that if you're sitting at the computer all like that 8 hours a day, it's not going to be good for your lower back. Or if you've got a breathing pattern that's out, then this could be causing lower back pain. Or if you've got mental emotional problems or emotional problems with family, like a family member dying, this could be the root cause of your lower back pain. So remembering with Alberto Lao's work, he goes deep. I'm just going to have my bulletproof coffee. He goes deep, 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 deeper than your doctor, deeper than your physio, deeper than your osteopath, deeper than your chiropractor, deeper than any healthcare professional, because he's going into the spirit world in which to realign your light body. Now, I can feel people's chakras. That's taken me time to learn that and feel that. Now, a lot of you left-brainers out there, left-brainer is somebody that's mathematical, logical, will go, oh, I don't believe in that and I believe that's not real. But I can tell you, hand on heart, it's 100% real. 100% real. But I'm left and right, but more a right-brainer. And a right-brainer is somebody that's good at, good at artwork. I'm not very good at artwork, but I'm good with my voice. I'm good at, if somebody says that, something, this is really, really powerful, Scott, I don't have to judge it. I don't have to pull it apart with my left brain. I just go, well, does this feel right? Yeah, this is right. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. So I believe that over-prescribing with antibiotics, where the doctors are not going to over-prescribe anymore, they're changing the system, which is great, because many people will get better and stay healthier for longer. When I get a cold, I don't take any antibiotics. When I get a cold, I try and sweat it out, go through it, because I don't want to damage my gut, because the gut is where your immune system is. So with Alberto Lao's work, he strengthens the light spirit body, which is connected to your fascia, musculoskeletal, organ body, and breath. So all that becomes stronger together. So really the foundations of your body are becoming much, much stronger. Whereas when you're taking a medical drug, it's really masking the symptoms. So I believe, this may be wrong, but I believe that many, many people that are in their 80s and 90s and they're in ill health, they're ready to die, and really they should they should have a euthanasia or something like that, because they've got no quality of life. It's time to move on to the next world. But I feel that some of these people, this is not scientific or anything, this is what I feel in myself, is that some of these people are so frightened of death that they're hanging on to dear life, even with the disease, to stay here. And that's why they're living till 80, 90, 100. Because what's the point of living to 70, 80, 90, 100 in very ill health? You can't move, you got arthritis, you can't focus, you're dropping things, you become a huge burden to your family, a huge burden to the health system. So with Alberto Lao's system, you're strengthening the light body. He's going deeper than anybody else. So this is a system that I've decided to start learning, in which to help people on a much, much deeper level. So I don't agree with antibiotics. But yeah, there's going to be times when you're going to need them when you're really chronically sick and there's nothing that can get rid of the illness or the disease. But I think that maybe we should look more into, holistic methods and alternative methods like, Reiki, massage, exercising right, eating right, getting away from the mainstream of all the sugar in our diet to help the immune system to stay strong. So there is not a need for you to take antibiotics. So really good news that doctors are now prescribing antibiotics much less so people can become much healthier. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. If you like this video, please subscribe or comment at the bottom. Subscribe that way, which will be down there on the logo. Please like the video. Please tell everyone, please share it. Thanks very much. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. I hope this was insightful and that you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye-bye.